Hello, Leo, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the second half of September. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me the number 7 and a boomerang. Um, the number 7, it could be your lucky number. I don't know. Some of you may have been born in July. But it just seemed important for some reason. So maybe you're seeing a lot of number 7s. Or maybe you're just going to be running into some sort of luck. I'm not sure because the number 7 can represent some sort of luck. And then the boomerang, it feels like you keep repeating a cycle. It's like you throw something away, but it just comes right back and smacks you. And you do it over and over and over and over again until you stop playing around with that boomerang. It's like you have yet learned the lesson. So that lesson just keeps coming back at you. Okay. So, and it may be getting worse and worse and worse. Whatever situation, a situation that's similar but different may come in order for you to learn that lesson. And it just feels like it's like an uphill climb. But really, all you have to do is learn the lesson. Once you learn the lesson, the boomerang stops coming. Okay? So pay attention to whatever that could be in your life. All right? Some of you may be dealing with an air sign. Or somebody that is very strongly associated with air or has, 1 second, please. Strongly has a strong air in their chart is what I'm trying to say. Oh boy. And while I was meditating, I was meditating on this Raising Winds card because that's your card for the month of September. That's when I saw the number 7 and the boomerang, but also this Raising Winds card. I got the sense that it's all in your hands. The direction you want to go is really in your hands. Don't just go wherever the wind goes. Take direction. All right. You're at the what is that called? The steering. We're at the steering wheel. I couldn't think of the word. You're at the steering wheel, my dear. So it is going to be up to you to decide where you're going to go, what you're going to do, where you're headed. All right. If you don't have the appropriate direction, how can you know where the hell you're going to go? Okay. But you have to call in what you're wanting. You have to take the lead. Set the intention, whatever situation you're in, set the intention. And if things don't follow, then you know to walk away. Okay? Whatever that looks like for you, whether it's work, a relationship, I don't know. For your cards, before I go into your cards, for everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed, and commented, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being the heartbeat of New Hope Tarot. I genuinely appreciate you all. Specifically when you leave comments, it really lets me know that these readings resonate with you. So thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. For those who have donated to my channel, I genuinely appreciate all of you and all of your support. It really allows me to keep at this while I strive to make this channel monetized. So thank you so much. And if there's anybody out there that is looking to donate or just send a thank you, feel free to click that donation button that is going to be in the description box. All right. Let's take a look at your cards, my dear ones. We have the Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Star in reverse. This is going to be past, present, and near future. For some of you, it's not going to be that way. For some, this is going to be what's happening right now, what's happening in the near future, and then what's happening in the far future. So take it how it resonates, okay? Because we don't all live linearly. We're all on different planes, you know, and where we are in our journey. I feel like you've I feel like you really appreciate your independence. It's like you don't have a problem going on your own, walking away when the time is needed. I'm not, so I want to be clear. I'm not saying that you just walk away from something just because you don't care. And you're like, all right, fine, I'm done with this. It's not like that. It feels like you have enough value in yourself where you know you need some sort of a break and you walk away. I feel like that's the habit that you've kind of placed for yourself, where you kind of say, you know what, I need to leave everything where it's at right now, and I need to walk away. I need to ground myself in order for me to not break down or shut down, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, you're wise enough to know, okay, listen, if I don't do this, I can't show up. I can't show up as the person I know that I need to show up as. So if this is work, you know that you need your long weekends. You don't want to be bothered during the weekends. You're like, no, this is my space. No, absolutely not. There's a boundary that you place for yourself. You're like, no, I'm not. I won't do that. If this is, or, you just go on vacation, at least once a quarter, because you're like, if I don't revive my energies, revive myself, then I can't show up the way I need to for myself and the way I need to for work, for family, for my friends, for my fill in the blank, whatever that looks like for you. Okay. Remember, I was talking about a lack of direction. Here's the Star. It's not like I feel like you have a lack of hope. I feel like you have a lack of direction. You don't have a northern star at the moment. I feel like you're too busy doing blindly. I hope that makes sense. I feel like you're just too busy doing blindly. It's like you're busying yourself doing this and this and this and this and this and that, but you're not being still enough to gain the clarity, to gain the perspective that is needed in order for you to find out what trajectory you actually need to go on. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Knight of the Swords. Well, that's tricky to say. Knight of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Devil, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords. Remember, I was talking about the boomerang during reading. This is a never-ending cycle. Remember, I kept saying, I said that during the meditation, what I saw. This is you recognizing the cycle. I do see that you're recognizing the cycle. I'm not feeling that you're ending the cycle. I feel like you'll end the cycle when you're damn good and ready. That's what I'm getting here, Leo. Again, you're in control. You're at the steering wheel. But right now, it doesn't feel like you're navigating it for your purpose, is what it feels like. It just does not feel like you're navigating it for your own purpose. I feel like you're just blindly going wherever it is it takes you, and you're just kind of there for the ride, or you're biding your time, or something here. I'll get a clarifier just to be safe, but take it how it resonates and place that into your energies. I'm also feeling a lot of you are full of anxiousness, but I don't feel like you're showing it. But I feel like there's a lot of anxiousness going on within. Specifically with this raising winds, where there could be a lot of turmoil going on the inside, but again, you're not showing it. It feels like it feels like you want to break out of something. You want to, it feels, okay, so a couple of different things. It feels like you want the truth. I feel like you speak the truth, but it feels like your words are just going into they're just going into an abyss. Like nobody is hearing you. Like this Knight of Swords is at the edge of a cliff, and he's trying to speak his truth, and nobody's around. And whomever is around doesn't really matter, because the words are just falling on deaf ears, right? So it feels like your words are going on to or falling into an abyss, and they're not even being. So look at. This is the sign of air, right? The triangle. Look, here it is, air. You may be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, or somebody. Yeah, I'm seeing water sign also, because there's a lot of water here. So Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But it very well could be somebody with very strong air in their sign, or somebody with very strong water in their chart. Pardon me. This card fell. Honestly, it feels here that you need to align with yourself, with your soul, with your spirit. And it feels like there's an alignment that needs to happen. You may be dealing with a partner, whether it's a partnership in business, a friend that you consider a partner, a significant other, some sort of partnership, right? It could be a boss, whatever this is, but there's a partnership. That this isn't just a situation. It feels like there's a partnership, and it feels like there's a third party, because here's this fish right smack in the middle. And normally I say the fish is actually a good thing, right? There's abundance. Fish is actually a very good sign. But here with the moon right here, I'm getting like this fish is getting in between the happiness of these two people. And the moon represents lies, and this person keeps pulling on emotional strings here. But it feels like you need to cut out somebody that's manipulative. Look, even two people right here. There's a third person right here managing these two people. I'm telling you, there's somebody here. I'm going to get a card here to clarify, but I feel like there's somebody manipulative in this situation. It could be the partner themselves or a third person, because what they're doing is causing a lot of havoc, a little bit of, or a lot of unhappiness. It almost feels like they're breaking up a business, you know, you could get fired, whatever that looks like for you. And you feel like you're trying to stand strong, but again, I feel like you know who this person is, what they're doing. I don't feel like you're blinded to it. It just feels like honestly, it feels like you're scheming. And I don't even feel like that's a bad thing, Leo. I just feel like this person is trying to break you up. They're trying to sever whatever this is. But I feel like you're trying to scheme, like like outwit whomever it is this other person is. I don't know who this person is, so only you'll know. Let's get a card here for the Queen of Swords, please. Tell me why the Queen of Swords is here. Okay, okay. Yeah, this person, 6-6. 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups. This person is in the way of your happiness. This person is in the way of your happiness. You know exactly who this is. You know exactly who this is. You don't need to do any soul searching on this. You know exactly who this is. You know exactly what they're doing. All right, in the near future, we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. We have the 9 of Swords again. We have the Hermit, the 4 of Coins in reverse, and the Hanging Man in reverse. By the way, I am going to point out that we have 999 here. 9 is talking about letting go and releasing. Okay. I'm also going to point out before I continue, I'm seeing progression and then I'm seeing regression. So whatever the situation is, it feels like, oh, look, we're fine, you know, but then there's regression. And then it goes back up, oh, a little bit better, 6, a little bit better, 7, a little bit better still, 9, night, a little bit better, and then crash. Something happens, huge drop, 2 of Cups, the Devil. Oh, a little bit better, 6, and then back down, 2, and then back up, and then back down. I'm seeing nothing but ups and downs, and these aren't even like a little bit of ups and downs. This is like not fantastic ups and downs. This isn't, oh, we'll get through this. This is, we've had this conversation. Like that boomerang, we've had this conversation. Why isn't this being fixed? We've had this conversation. Why aren't things being fixed? Oh, I promise I will work on it. Okay, great. You've said that before. I will do better this time. And then it gets better and you're like, yes. And then all of a sudden it crashes again. And then you have to have that repetitive conversation over and over and over and over. That's just what it feels like here. It's just up and down, up and down. All right, 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Hermit, 4 of Coins, Hangman. Okay. Oof. I feel like intuitively you know where this is headed, but you can't take any direction, or you're choosing not to take any direction at the moment. I don't see that you are ending a cycle. I feel like this cycle is going to continue a little bit longer. Look, we have the Hermit and the Hermit. And I feel like the reason you are allowing the cycle to continue is because it looks like you're trying to save. It looks like you're trying to collect your wits, collect your resources, collect the knowledge, collect whatever it is this is, whatever resource looks like for you. It feels like you're collecting that. And not only are you collecting that, it also feels like you are doing some soul searching as well in regards to what your wants, needs, and desires, and how you're going to obtain that moving forward once this cycle ends, or once you choose to end whatever this is, because you know that this is not serving your higher good. And then it feels like you want to take action, but you know that you can't. Now, you can have a card here for the Two of Swords, please. Okay, yeah. You're trying to make some sort of escape plan. But this is all, remember, I felt like this is you scheming, and again, not in a bad way, like you're trying to figure out your best exit strategy to serve your higher purpose, because it feels like you can't really be vocal about it in this particular situation, because it feels like it'll be taken out of context. And a card for the Nine of Swords, please. Yep. Again, you are allowing this thing to continue because you're trying to figure out how to get out of it, how to win out of this situation. Okay, so just to recap, here in the near future, what you're doing is devising your plan. You're allowing the energies here, right? You already know the situation. You're allowing the situation. You're seeing more and more of the reality. You're speaking up more for yourself. And you may not be ready to face this boomerang situation. But in the future, you recognize this boomerang situation, but you can't necessarily get out of it right now. You recognize it, so you're considering how to devise the best strategy plan for your highest good. So you're trying to collect whatever resources you are in need of to best get out of this. Okay. All right. Let's give some advice here to Leo. Wow, that was a lot to unpack, you guys. What a freaking roller coaster you guys are on. Six of Wands. You're going to win. You're going to be exhausted, but you're going to be victorious. Oh, cheese and crackers. Hold on. Wow, look at these cards of action. Action, 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 action. Oh. One more. Come on, one more. One more, please. One more, please. One more. Whoa. Okay. They want that one as well. Listen. Advice here from Universe is Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, Chariot, Two of Cups in reverse, and 10 of Coins. This is saying do things in silence. Act dumb, almost. Act aloof, almost like you're not really paying attention to the scenarios that's going on. Just kind of be low key. It really is what this is saying. If you want a victory, if you want this win, you need to do things on the low. Be very, very chill. Almost be surreptitious. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, I was mixing two different words. Almost be surreptitious, but not in an evil, creepy way. Just stay silent. You know, you don't need to keep fighting every battle, because fighting every battle is really going to exhaust you. I'm not saying don't battle. I'm saying choose your battles wisely, but also just lay back, just chill out, pull back, and start taking the appropriate action moving forward. I mean, we have the Eight of Wands and Chariot. I feel like this is really talking about, I feel like it's going to be faster than you actually expect. You may be right here in your head, but I feel like something's going to happen very quickly that you're going to be like, oh, that's my opportunity, and you're going to take it, okay? But here, as far as advice is concerned, they're just saying keep low, keep taking your emotions, keep taking the appropriate action, and stay focused, and keep moving away from the darkness, keep moving towards the light. Look, I'm telling you, you're walking away from this situation. Whatever this situation is, you're leaving this situation. They're saying it's time to walk away from this situation in order for your abundance, in order for your happiness, in order for you to build whatever it is you're wanting to build, a new life, a new sense of self, you know, your finances, whatever this 10 of coins resembles for you. We have the Revolutionary in reverse and balance. Remember what I said about this Six of Wands. Lay low, take action, focus, keep your eye on the prize. I mean, look, this is a railroad and it looks straight through. Like, keep your eye on the prize. Just stay in your lane, right? Stay in your lane. No need to be the revolutionary, right? Don't go fighting every single fight. Stay low key. Be the revolutionary internally, right? Be the revolutionary internally, because that is going to set fire within, and people won't recognize what you're doing. And if you're wanting to leave a situation where it's going to be successful for you, you need to do things on the down low. All right, do whatever it is you want, but this is advice from Spirit. Balance. May you find equilibrium in motion. Literally what this card is. Stay focused. Stay balanced. Keep going forward. Stay your focus, because the more focused you are, the more clarity you have, the better your outcome is going to be, because you're not being distracted by so many other things. All right, my dear one, that is what I have for you for the second half of September. I hope this did resonate. If it did, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until we meet again, you know what to do. Bye.